I never order coffee, except for the lattes. I hate lattes, I don't do lattes. I do espresso, double espresso, and that's it. Hi, I'm Camilo, and I'm answering questions from the confession cube with page 6. Your mustache has become part of your signature look. Do you remember when you decided to make it your thing? Well, I remember that it was when I was moving to Miami, and I remember I was in a long strike of songwriting in a studio, no going out, and I didn't shave. And I remember at the beginning I had a little mustache, and I started to have it up, and then I was doing a joke to my wife, and I was like, look, ha ha ha. And she was like, I love it. And I posted it, and people hated it. Passionately hated it. It was like, you look horrible. And I loved that reaction. I was like, this is it. I love it. And I truly look at the mirror and I'm like, I like this. This is me. You know what I mean? It's like when you wear something and you're like, yep, this is it. You hear the inner click of connecting with you. That was the mustache. And I've been having it for 8 years or 9 years. I trim it, but yeah, it's been growing. And it's a good day for my mustache today, to be honest. You've collaborated with everyone from Shakira to Shawn Mendes. Who's still on your dream list? My dream list was super big. And then I started doing songs with every artist that I had on my list. There's a couple that I still would love to collaborate with. For example, I would love to do a song with Ed Sheeran. For example, I would love it. Jorge Drexler from Latin America. He's someone that I really would love to collaborate with. And then you know what? Every song that I write and I do a collaboration with an artist, I don't really dream of doing a song with the person until I have this song. I write a song and then I'm like, bro, this is Shawn Mendes. This is for sure we have to invite Shakira to do this. And then I just follow my heart. So we'll see, because maybe tomorrow I write a song and I'm start dreaming with another artist that I haven't even think about singing with, you know? When you're in the studio, what's your non-negotiable vibe or ritual? Non-negotiable, first, I don't go to the studio with someone just because, oh, that would be when you think it's a good idea because it's gonna work, or the song is gonna be a hit, or oh my God, we need to do this, imagine the numbers, imagine the streams. That's a non-negotiable for me. I don't go to the studio because of that. First of all, it has to be a real connection, a human connection, you know, a personal connection with the artist or the producer or the songwriter I'm gonna be working with, because if not, the music and the ideas are gonna come from a very non-honest place, and I really don't enjoy that. I love the time in my studio, so I wanna protect that over everything, you know? So yeah, and good coffee, bro. Bad coffee, it's a no. I mean, I wanna be honest, best coffee in Miami, it's the coffee that I make in my studio in Miami. So I never order coffee, except for the lattes. I hate lattes, I don't do lattes. I do espresso, double espresso, and that's it. How does your relationship with Evaluna influence your creative process and your music? Okay, she's the main character of the movies that I write through my songs, you know, and our love story, or the story that I invent from fear of losing her, you know? So it's she's the main character. She's the director of all of my music videos. She's the creative director and the visual producer of everything I do. So there's no way of thinking about my career without knowing that she's a huge part of it. Every concert that we have, since we travel together with our 2 daughters, she's the main character of everything. My whole life is all around her. I didn't remember the question, but I think it's all around that, you know? She's the What makes performing in Colombia feel different from anywhere else in the world? One of the most diverse countries in the world, in every possible sense. That's why I feel my music is full of different colors, because I bring with me all of those colors from my country. And performing in my house, it's different. That's my family right there, you know, people that has been watching me grow from since I was 13 years old, that I started playing the guitar in public. So it feels different. I'm 700% more nervous when I perform in my country, because I feel that I have a huge responsibility of just showing what I'm doing outside now in my country. So it feels different. I'm more nervous. I suffered a little bit before the concert, way more. All my insecurities are oh my God, what are they gonna say about my show, about my songs? And then every time I confirm, bro, singing in your house is like the best feeling in the world. We just ended our tour in Colombia, and it was confirming that, bro, my country is freaking awesome, and I'm proud to be Colombian. What message or emotion do you hope people take away after hearing Maldito ChatGPT for the first time? It's a song about ambiguity. What a word, bro. It's a song about a contradiction. When you do a list about the person that you're dreaming to be with, and then when you see the person that is next to you, it doesn't look like the list. But it doesn't show that that person is not the right person to you. It's because people are not to-do lists. Like having a person next to you is not like, ordering a takeout food for dinner. What do you want? I want a person like this with the hair like this, like boom, 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 that looks work out like this. And I was like, bro, loving is not a casting. That's the main thing of the song. The moment I started like asking ChatGPT, since you know me so much, show me what's the perfect person for me. And boom, then ChatGPT shows you a different person than the person that you have been for 10 years, you know? And then it's like, yep, I think AI doesn't really get what's happening inside of me, you know? It's a contradiction. I'm not trying to give a right message. The entire song, it's about that contradiction of not knowing what to follow, this or this. And I go for this for sure. How has becoming a dad to Indigo and Amaranto changed your life and inspired your music? Yeah. Indigo and Amaranto, my two daughters, my two loving daughters that didn't want me to leave home this morning. When something is important for you, when something is significant for you, impacts every possible area of your life, you know? Since my daughters are so important for me and my creativity, it's so important for me, there's no way I don't like evolve from the collision of those two worlds, you know what I mean? I don't want to ask that question all the time while I'm creating, but sometimes like it really pops up. What's my daughter gonna think when that song is playing in the Alexa one morning, you know? I mean, is she gonna like it? Maybe, you know what, I'm gonna put this sound in the chorus because I know when she hears it, she's gonna be like, Dad, I love that sound, I know that. I mean, I would love for my daughters to grow up feeling proud about their dad. That's putting my center outside of me, which is not healthy, but it's part of it in the creative wise, you know? So yeah, they're a huge part of it. I travel with them. They are right next to the stage while I'm going up, and while I'm going down from the stage, the first thing I do is like to hug them, you know? So a huge center and anchor for my career. What album or artist are you listening to on repeat right now? I started listening to this guy, Nick Drake, from like the 60s, the 70s, and I'm just obsessed with the way he approached melodies and lyrics, bro. I'm obsessed right now with him. Which tattoo of yours is your favorite, and what's the story behind it? Oh, bueno, this is one of an axe, yeah. My wife and I, we just marry again after 5 years. The main thing of the thing is like your anniversary is like your marriage is now like hard and strong as wood. So then I did this to remember the tool that makes that possible, because the way you take a tree or something and you transform that into useful wood, it's with a tool, and I'm a tool guy. I mean, all my life is around tools. You've toured across Latin America, Europe, Asia, and the United States. Which place surprised you the most with its energy? I mean, every country has like a different kind of express their hypeness. The most nervous I was before going on stage was in Japan, which, by the way, I'm going again in a couple of months, and I'm super excited because of the generosity of the Japanese people inviting me again to perform there. But I was super nervous. I was like they don't know who I am. They don't know my songs. They don't share my language. But bro, I confirm that energy has like no boundary of language, of culture, of history, you know? It's like a bridge between cultures. So it was pretty impressive to be that huge amount of Japanese people jumping in with flags and messages in their language, in my language. Bro, I can't wait to go back again, because it was crazy to see how your songs travel way faster than yourself. I can't wait to keep like visiting new places for the first time because of my music. Thank you for hanging out with me in the Confession Cube. Don't forget to check out my new song, Maldito ChatGPT. It's all around in every platform possible. I'm in the middle of my tour. I'm going to Spain, I'm going to Japan, I'm going to announce new dates around the globe. So go to my social media and we see each other there. Ciao!